All right, videographers and photographers and any content creators out there looking to increase their lighting, this is the product that you're going to want to use. This is the Weeylite LED lighting kit. Hey guys, so today we are reviewing the Weeylite LED RGB smartphone controlled lighting kit. So this is great for video, for photography, or basically any kind of content creating that you might want to do. I've already taken it out of the box, but I am going to go ahead and open this up and show you what you get inside. I'm always impressed when we come with a carrying case that has everything contained. We undo these buckles. And we got two sides to the storage, so let's go ahead and open this first side. On this one side, we have our lights and our power supply. And I'm just going to show you the light that we have here. Now notice the really thin profile. So these are really light, they're really small. I've got several sets of lights, but these are by far the smallest. And the thing that really impresses me about these is that they're very, very bright for as small as they are. Very light and compact. You can see, very small profile. Okay, you get two power packs. So here's a unique thing too. So these power packs come in such a way that you can store it without damaging these prongs that would plug into the wall outlet. And then last but not least on this side would be the remote control. The remote control does require two AA batteries. These are not included in the kit, so you'll have to supply it yourself. Let's turn this over and go to the other side. This side, you've got your storage. Now, what I like is you get these two. These are called cold shoe mounts. So what makes these really beneficial is that you can adjust this control, so you can turn your light left and right and then up and down. And with the combination of these two settings, you can actually direct the light at any area that you want. We've got two included light stands. Now these are nice, these are aluminum, they're very lightweight. If you take good care of these light stands, they can last you a long time. I've got many of these that I've had for several years. As long as you don't over tighten these knobs, as long as you don't force movements that it shouldn't be doing or forcing it when it doesn't want to go, these things will give you a lot of use for a long time. They extend all the way up to 72 inches. And that would take you just below the height of a standard home ceiling. So with the light mounted on top and this extended all the way up, you would still have room to adjust your light. It does come with two light stands, but there is an area for your third light stand if you want to throw it in there. So let's go over some of the functions of the light and I'll show you how the menus work on the back and the buttons. One function that could be a little tricky is just coordinating the channel and the group number on the back of the light panel, but it can be done very easily. All you have to do is, with the light off already, you want to push down on the button as you turn on the light switch. Now you have the choice, toggling left and right on the channel number, and you have your selection, toggle left or right on the group number. Once you have it set, you do a long press, and then it'll go into the regular user menu. And this knob actually doubles as a toggle left and right, and then it's also a button. So you're going to use both of those functions. So when I'm in a menu, if I want to toggle any one of these attributes, I use the knob and just turn it. When you want to advance from one sub-menu item to another, you just do a short press. So I went from scene, and again you can toggle through all these scenes. If I push it again, it goes back up to power, and I can toggle the power down or up. Now if I want to go to a different sub-menu, you do a long press. Okay, so let's take a look at the remote control. If you want this control to control the lights, you got to make sure that they're both paired up. If you look here, I've got channel 2 group A on this light. And so right now, being that the remote control shows channel 2 group A, these two are controllable. Every time I short press the channel button, it changes the group letter. So we go to B, to C, to D. I want to take it all the way back to A so it matches up. And there we go. So we got letter A. to change the channel number, I'm going to long press for 3 seconds, and then you get the channel number to flash, and then you toggle it with the plus or minus. So it goes to 3, 4. This can go all the way up to 19, which means you can control 19 different lights with this one remote control. This is the coolest feature of this, is that you can actually control this from your phone. You have to download the Weeylite app to get this to work. So here I am on the main screen. It shows my channel number, and then these are all the group numbers, A, B, C, D, E, and F. So same thing as before. If you got to have the same group number and channel number to control the light. So if I switch this to any of the others, it would not work unless I had my light synced to that same. So there, again, this is on channel 2, group A. I'm just going to put it there. And right now, if you're looking at this menu here, you've got 3 different settings. So on the hue saturation levels, I can just go around on this box or the circle here and basically pick a color I want, you know, depending on where you are. You've got this slider, control the power, so you can dim it down to 0 or all the way up to 100%. Saturation control as well. So you have a lot of creative control as far as how you make this look. Let's go to the CCT. Again, CCT is just always on lighting. That would be, you know, your standard video or photography lighting. And then you've got your Kelvin control. So again, going from the cooler light to the warmer light. And then you've got these quick settings that you can use for white balance. So if you kind of knew like a range that you wanted to get to, you can push these. They're roughly between 500 and 1000 kelvins different, but they just match different kinds of lighting. So the reason this would be good is if you were shooting under fluorescent lighting, if under incandescent lighting, or if you had existing LED lighting, they all give off different color values. And you really notice this if you're in like a high school gym. That's where that would really become apparent. And then we got the scene button here. This kind of shows you what the scenes are. So let's go with the flash. So maybe you were trying to simulate a paparazzi type situation. Here's a fireworks one. You know, so somebody's, you know, you're shooting a scene and there's obviously fireworks going off. Now these are all labeled, but it's up to your creativity about how you want to use them. Now here's an interesting one I haven't seen before. This is a weld. So maybe somebody was welding and you wanted to show it on a character's face that they were close to that person welding. TV screen. Flame, this is kind of cool. You notice there's just kind of like a light flicker with the flame. But again, all this creative control can be controlled with the app, with the remote control, or directly on the back side of the light. Alright, well I wanted to thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful as far as letting you know that this is a great light for your studio. It's especially a good light for the budget-minded photographer, videographer looking to take their content to the next level. Easy to use, easy to set up, very convenient with the remote control and being able to control it from your phone. And best of all, it comes in a nice carrying case that you can take with you anywhere you go.